Today is the graduation from Ignite Louisville, and part of that program is partnering a team of young professionals with a Louisville-based nonprofit.
I've been really honored to have the opportunity to work with Restorative Justice Louisville.
We're paired with the Kids Center for Pediatric Therapies.
And we worked with St. Elizabeth Catholic Charities.
Our nonprofit was the Louisville Youth Philanthropy Council.
I was partnered with Hope SCARVES.
So our team was challenged to help the Happy Birthday Park.
Mine was BROOKLANN's Child and Family Services.
The Young Ignites Louisville Leadership Challenge is a wonderful opportunity for us to give back to those communities that not only support us, but also are very important to the growth and ownership and leadership within those communities.
If we can contribute something into the community to help develop other leaders or other organizations maybe to also give back to the community, then we all will benefit from that. And more importantly, the people that need the services of these organizations would benefit as well.
Restorative Justice Louisville is an alternate approach to the traditional criminal justice system. What we did as a team partnering with their board of directors and the larger organization is trying to identify a mission, a vision, values, and really get them on track to be sustainable and expand beyond where they are currently.
Restorative Justice was still kind of a floundering 501c3, and now we've literally become very central to the city's violence reduction plan.
Restorative Justice Louisville is really being set up for tremendous growth, success, and enabling Louisville to be one of the safest cities in the country.
The Kids Center actually helps kids with disabilities. So their theme is to see the ability in disability. The challenge they put forth to us was to create a Young Donors Initiative. So they wanted awareness, exposure, a sustainability program for this plan to bring in young donors and increase the base of donors to their cause. The project was a home run.
So as part of our project, we reached out to government officials, we reached out to volunteers and donors, and just to try and get the word out, because St. E's is doing such a remarkable job. The more awareness, the more people know and understand, the more money that's going to come in, the more people who are going to be willing to volunteer their time.
They really dug deep, asked the questions that we didn't know to ask, and operationally made us much more sustainable and stronger and able to serve many more people in our community.
What they do is they work with kids in the grant making process. So they ask for money for next year's class to give away, and they also donate $20,000 every year to charity. So what we were tasked with was helping them create a new logo, a new tagline, and also a new marketing slogan and campaign so that we can try to raise awareness and make it more of a household name.
I was partnered with Hope SCARVES, which is a nonprofit that partners with cancer survivors to share their headscarves and stories of encouragement with women currently facing cancer.
I do this all on my own, and although I have a lot of ideas, I knew that I could benefit from other professionals and their insight and expertise.
Obviously, being based in a spare bedroom, you have limitations on how much you really can grow, and so we ended up doing a strategic plan for the next 3 years.
What the Ignite team did for Hope SCARVES was a game changer.
Our team was challenged to help the Happy Birthday Park board, who was a team that developed a couple of years ago around the idea of trying to celebrate the Health Sisters' contribution to this community. The first thing is simple, as you have to be a non-for-profit to begin with, so filing a 501c3 is the #1 thing to do. So our team was involved also in developing a plan, a branding plan, a visioning plan, and programming plans for really put some clear guidelines of what they really want to get accomplished with this park.
As these kids transition out of Brooklann at about the 18, 19, 20-year-old range, unfortunately some of them are ending up on the streets. So what we really wanted to work on is how do we keep these kids self-sustainable. Project was a huge success. When you look at it in the long run, we're saving lives, because otherwise these kids would be somewhere on the street. They'd be going from shelter to shelter and just kind of overall hopeless.
There are a number of reasons why this program is so valuable to the Louisville community. It takes young up-and-coming professionals and it helps to develop them from a leadership perspective. And through the work that they do, they help to improve the nonprofit organizations.
If that nonprofit's not there, you have no one to go to for questions, help, answers, or even therapy. So where do you turn to?
It's very important for these nonprofits to be able to distinguish themselves from the competition and make sure that their mission and their vision is heard.
It's a wonderful opportunity for us to see how this program really creates excitement and engages those next generation of leaders.